All right. Hello, everyone. I am Melanie, Jongsma, publisher of the Lansing Journal, here with Carole Sharwarko, our managing editor.
Hello.
You know, the Lansing Journal is Lansing's only newspaper, and we work hard to keep our diverse community informed and connected.
Informed and connected.
As Carole is advertising. And that's especially important during election season.
Very important.
And it's especially important this year because this year's elections are so chaotic and confusing.
Yeah, especially in Thornton Township, we're still trying to finalize who the candidates are and understand what the ballot's going to look like for voters in this area.
We don't know.
We're not sure.
So we wanted to put together this video because we have 4 upcoming important projects that are specifically about keeping our community informed and connected. These are in-person projects, especially for locals to Thornton Township and Lansing, and we want to make sure you get these things on your calendars and know what to expect. The reason we're at the library today is because this is the location of the first event we want to talk about. That is our Lansing Village Trustee Candidate Forum.
Yes. It's on March 3, Monday, March 3, and we'll be having all 5 candidates. They've confirmed for Lansing Village Trustee. They're running for 3 spots here in the library to join us at 7 p.m. 6 p.m. Excuse me. Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate you here to fact check me. We'll have all the candidates here at 6 p.m. Monday, March 3, where they will answer questions that we've developed, questions that you can submit as well, so that you have an opportunity to learn a little bit more about them, what their plans are for the Village of Lansing should they get elected, and really an opportunity to dive in and find out more about these candidates.
This is the second time that we've done a Village Trustee Candidate Forum. We did it in 2023 when there were 4 candidates running for 3 positions, and it was very well received by the public. People came out and really felt like they got to know the candidates, got to hear them in their own voices, got to hear extensive answers to questions that were on their minds. So this is a good opportunity. We wanted to do it again for this year with the 5 candidates running for 3 positions. If you don't know these people, this is an opportunity so that it's not just a name on a ballot. You can have some familiarity with who they are and what they're running for. Yeah. We also want to let you know about a Thornton Township candidate forum that we are working on. That is much less finalized yet.
Right.
Because of everything.
Yeah, there are more factors there that we need to consider. As we were saying, the candidates are just now hopefully getting settled, so we'll have an opportunity to invite them to that forum, which will be in a different venue that we're still working on right now, but we are working hard to develop that forum too, with hopes of bringing that to you in mid-March. So that you can as well learn about the Thornton Township candidates that are up for trustee and possibly some other positions too. We're still working out who will actually be at that candidate forum, but getting excited for that one too. There's not much time, but that's the way these things go sometimes in election season.
Yeah, and we're probably going to focus on, there are so many candidates for all of those positions, and just working out the logistics of that is difficult, but we'll probably focus on all of the trustee candidates, and we want to get the supervisor candidates. None of those positions has been finalized yet, so we're trying to pull that all together at the last minute. But so I can't even tell you to mark your calendars because we don't know the date yet. We were hoping for March 10, so maybe put something in pencil on your calendar for that, but everything is up in the air. Just know that we're working on that. Please make sure you sign up for our daily news email. The Lansing Journal publishes an email every day, and all of the local news is in there, so you can receive that. We'll put the link below. So all of the events that we're talking about in this video are about building community, about keeping people informed and connected. Elections are one important thing that we like to keep people informed and connected about. We also have an event coming up that is also about building community. It's not about the elections, but it's a in-person gathering McJournal night.
Yes, it's another way to build community in one of our favorite ways, which is over food. And it's a fundraiser for the Lansing Journal. It's the second McJournal night that the Lansing Journal has hosted in last year's event.
Fun.
I attended just as a supporter. I was not working for the Journal yet and had a great time. But it was a lot of fun and raised some good money for the Journal, right, Melanie?
Yeah, it was, I think we raised over $2,000 last year. That's a big help to this little newspaper. But really, it was, I mean, I know it's about the fundraising, but it was a real community event. People came out, they brought their families, they sat together with friends, they stayed here and dined in-house. We're having music again this year. Last year was the Memorial Junior High Band. This year they were busy, they were booked, we couldn't get them.
Busy band.
Right, but we have Classic coming. Classic is a local band, friends, and they're very popular here around town. They performed at a lot of different locations, and we get them this year. They will be here from 5 to 7 on McJournal night, February 25. We should mention the date.
We should mention the date. And the time is from 4 to 7. And between those times, the McDonald's here in Lansing will be donating 20% of all food sales. So whether people come for the Journal or not, if they just like Mickey D's, 20% of all food sales will be donated to the Lansing Journal. And then we'll be selling apple pies.
100% of all pie sales go to the Lansing Journal. So we're pushing pies, folks.
It's a good opportunity. Yeah, come on. Just let yourself have a pie. You deserve it. A hot McDonald's apple pie is delicious. Buy a pie for a friend. Drop off some pies at your local fire department. Hey, that'd be nice. Buy a bunch of pies, drop them off.
Great idea.
See, we're coming up with ideas.
I have found that you can freeze the pies.
Oh, that's interesting.
So stock up.
Yeah, heat one up in the micro or the stove later. But really, it's a lot of fun. So we're here at McDonald's today to let you know about McJournal night, and we're having our favorite McDonald's meals. One of our favorites. We love a lot of things here for sure. One of my favorite go-tos is the double cheeseburger. I get it with no ketchup, no mustard. I like to just taste the beef and the cheese. I know it's a little unorthodox.
Okay.
I know, but that's my order with some fries and a Diet Coke. And Melanie, what did you get today?
Today I got the 10-piece chicken McNuggets, mainly because I thought they would be easiest to eat while we're shooting a video. You know, I didn't want like special sauce all over my face, so I went with the McNuggets. Another good choice.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you also treated yourself by getting a little hot fudge sundae.
Thanks for the musical accompaniment to that.
McDonald's has great desserts now too. They've got Krispy Kreme donuts here, and you can get some ice cream. You can get a hot apple pie. So we really hope that you join us on McJournal night, February 25.
Stoke your appetite so that you get a craving for McDonald's.
Can you smell the fries?
Save the craving for February 25. It's a Tuesday from 4 to 7. Buy a lot of food, buy a lot of pies on McJournal night.
We'll be here celebrating the McJournal, celebrating the Lansing Journal, and celebrating all of you as well.
So you can see we have a lot going on, and the fourth thing that we want to tell you about is not an event, but it is a big project. We are working on a print edition of the Lansing Journal that will be delivered to every home in Lansing the week of March 10. We want people to have it in their hands before early voting starts on March 17, because
the print edition is an entire voter's guide.
Yes.
To let you know about all the candidates running for office in Lansing and in Thornton Township as well. So this is a project that we've been working on for several weeks already.
Yeah.
If you saw our previous video, you saw that it was taking a lot of work to collect this information and create it, put it into a format that would be really user-friendly.
It's going to be so nice to have all of those candidate profiles in print on pages that you can open up and page through and make notes on. You can take that voter guide to the polls with you. It's just going to be, it's really a clear way to present all of this information, and that's why we do a print edition on election years.
The information is going to be online as well. For your convenience, you can go online, check it out, forward it on to other voters, people in your community. But the print edition is really our effort to put this information out, to get it at your house, to get it in your hands. You can give
it's a physical thing that you can hold. You can
give it to your spouse or your neighbor and say, hey, look at this. I'm sending you an article, and send it in the mail. I love print. I'm a print person from way back. I love digital too, but I'm kind of a print junkie, so I'm really excited about the print edition. And Melanie has also been working hard to sell some advertisements in the print edition, because print isn't cheap. As much as I love it, it's not cheap.
Print is expensive, and I've reached out to our local advertisers, and we've had good response already, so we have commitments, and those advertising dollars do help cover the costs of printing and mailing. But we could also use some reader support as well, so of course I'm going to include a link in the description so that if you want to support this print edition, we will gladly accept your gifts. That's a big help, because we don't charge a subscription price.
Right.
We're sending this to everyone at no cost to you, but it does depend on reader support. So we appreciate your help with that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's exciting to be able to bring it to you, but it does cost money. It does cost resources. But I'm really glad that we're not charging anything for it, that it's no cost to Lansing residents. Yeah, absolutely. And Melanie has even been receiving some requests to mail the print edition out to folks who don't live in this area. This election
Australia, I heard you.
We've gone intercontinental, y'all. This election really has such huge reaching interest. It's incredible. Yeah. So please don't sleep on it. Please get out there, vote, learn about the candidates. Whoever you want to vote for, it's up to you, but take that power and please vote. And you'll have our handy dandy voter guide that Melanie said you can bring into the polling place with you. You can bring into the voting booth with you. That's allowed. Don't feel funny about it. You can have your phone, you can have your print edition out, you can have your notepad, whatever you need to remind yourself of which candidates you want to vote for.
Because we're not endorsing any specific candidates.
Of course.
We're just providing the information so that you can make your own decisions.
That's it.
And so most of this issue will be voter guide information. If we have room, as we have room, we will also include local news about our businesses, our churches, our parks. So at this point, it's hard to decide. It's hard to know how much room we'll have for that, because we don't have the final candidate lists, as we keep saying. So we don't know how much room the candidates are going to require, but it'll be a 24-page edition, full color, and as much local news as possible in there.
Yeah. That's one thing that's exciting about print, is you're putting it's like a puzzle piece. Online, on digital, we can go as long as we want. In print, there is a limitation. We have to decide what's the most important information, and we'll also have some info in there about where to vote, when to vote, how to find your polling place, some of those nuts and bolts things that voters need to know. So you're not having to search around online and try to figure it out at the last minute, but you can be ready. You can have the info and the resources and be ready to vote.
If you are part of our YouTube community and you want a souvenir edition of the Lansing Journal in print with all of the Thornton Township candidates that you've been following for so long, let me know. We can mail it anywhere once it's printed. If you can send a gift to help cover the cost of postage, we would appreciate that. But you've been following the story as well, so if you'd like a print edition, we'd be happy to send you one.
Yeah, we want to be sure that anyone who wants this print edition gets it in their hands, even if it is for a little bit of novelty or for your interest. We've had people all over the country and all over the world who have a genuine interest in this area and what's going to happen during this election. So you can be part of that. Thank you so much for listening. So we've talked about
the March 3 candidate forum for village trustee candidates in Lansing. We're talking about the sometime in March forum for Thornton Township candidates. That's still in the works. We're talking about McJournal night, which is February 25. We'd love to have you come out if you are local or if you're in the area for that evening. That's a fundraiser that helps us, and we're talking about the print edition, which is a big deal. It's a lot of work, but it's so important to get the information to our community. So thank you for tuning in for this roundup of projects that the Lansing Journal is working on.
Do you have any questions or suggestions for us as we're working on these projects? We'd love to hear them. You can make a comment here on the YouTube video. You can email us at info@thelansingjournal.com. And please make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you can stay in touch with all of the wonderful projects we're doing. Because of course, when we finish these projects, we're gonna have other projects.
A lot going on.
It's not that we're gonna stop. So we'll be glad to tell you about those in the future, and make sure you stay tuned and sign up for our daily email too, so you know everything that's going on. And that link will be here in the description of this video.
Thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate your readership and your viewership, and we will see you next time.